Hello. Assalamualaikum. My name is Manili and you're watching Learning. Now, in our today lecture, we have to discuss what is ROM, how to input data in the ROM, how to make a 7-segment decoder, the link of the 7-segment decoder, and how to port the circuit to the circuit, and how to insert a small circuit into your main circuit. First, we start with the what is a ROM. ROM is a read-only memory. When we need the data, we just call the addresser and it give us the data. Now we come to our circuit bus. In the you see in sequential element, click on it. Here you see it is a ROM. Click on it and place it where you want to place. Now here is our ROM. You see it here. There is a point in which we have to input the data, and when we need it we just call it and it's give us an output. Now we see it here. There is a point, 16 points here. From four rows and 4 columns, we have to place some numbers, arithmetic numbers or alphabets. Alphabets only A to F, not a max greater than them. Because in ROM, we just input the numbers of hexadecimal. We can't input any numbers G or some numbers greater than F. I guess, for example, WI, we just have to enter the hexadecimal numbers. For example, 22, click on the point where you want to double click, then enter number. For example, A3 is a hexadecimal number, or click on another point F2, F3, or just alphabet FF or FC, just that. They all are hexadecimal numbers. You just enter uh, only numerical numbers 3, 3 or 5, 5, just like that. We just click 0, 0. First, we have to input the memory of the ROM. Then our next task is to place an addresser which here to give output on our output device. Now, we have to place an input on the addresser here. We just click on the input, take an input and place it here and take an output just like that one and place it here. We need the bit width of the addresser is 4 because we have to select the 16 numbers just like that, and we have also take the bit width of output also 4. Go to properties, click on the bit width, place it 4, just enter. Now click on the input, click here, place 4, enter. Now connect it, connect the input to the addresser. You see it here, addresser, and here is the data output. Click the with now bit width error 8 into 1 because we need the output of the 8 bits because we have to keep the 18 8 number. We hit it. Now it's ready. Close it. Now you see it here. Here is our input which select the data inside the ROM, and here is output which take the data from the ROM and show it on our output. We just make the memory of the ROM randomly, just 0, 0, then 0, 1, that way 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. I place it here 0, 4 because it's go there 1, 2, recently then it's come to 0, 4, then here, then in that way it's inputting the data 0, 5, 0, 6, 0, 7, and 8, 1, 0, 2, 1, 4, and last one in that way. Now we just place the 1 0 with only a. One zero we can all equal to we place one which is equal to three. Just like that. What we can we just need to many very small. We select here the number of addresses which we want to use. 000 pointing that one, then 0 pointing that one, and 0203. Then go to here that one, 04 and 04 on the port. Which means also which just go to in, which is from 1012 and we just place that 101. Now we have to input the data into how to figure out. Now we just see our next how to input it and how to make it sensitive. First we copy the message, we can go to the browser, we can see that it's important to use of sensing because now for the fourth, how the fourth effective, we have that will be one just like we said, put in here, there to be found you just have to test logging in the my phone is just logging. Now come here and see this thing very important. Four. Now four, see here you are just use some and four. Then you have on then you have subcircuit and you see it here is in ROM. Now you see it here. Now we add a little bit, delete it. We don't need it now and connect it here to place it here, which is not it. Place it here, change the direction and snap. It's just making it a little bit difficult for you. Now therefore I make this simple not get here. Now you see it here is our ROM and how do we input that data to show that on 7 segment decoder. You see it here. Here is our 7 segment display and here is our 7 segment decoder. When we input the binary numbers of hexadecimal, here it shows the hexadecimal number. You see it here 000, which is a binary code of hexadecimal 0. Now we place it 101, which is a code of 5, and you see it here is showing 5. And it's enable key. If you want to use enable or if you want the output, you just place it 0. And if you don't want the output, just place it 1. In that way, it's just simple. If you want output, place it 0. And if you want Don't want output, just play this one. And I show you how it's work. You know what is ROM and what is the splitter. We just discussed in previous lecture input and splitter again and output. And what is that device? You see it here. I show you in our main circuit. Just go here, sequential element in MISIC. You see it here is a tri-state. Just click on it and place it here. We just delete that and place our output little bit. That I place a tri-state here and connect it in the middle of the now. Connect an input here, subtraction. Now it's ready. What is a tri-state? Tri-state you see in the MISIC element. Just click again. Tri-state is a tooltip efficiently remove the output from the circuit. When you place 0 on the tri-state, it's not show the output. When you place a little bit have to change the bandwidth of it. First change the bandwidth and place it 8 because the bandwidth of output is 8. Now it's ready. When we place 1, I do not change the bandwidth. It's ready. Now when we need an output, we just place it 1 and it show on the output. The work of try state is just remove the data. When we don't need the data, we just place 0 to its middle point, enable. We just don't need the data, we plus place the 0 on the enable. And when we need the data, we just place 1. You see here, it's a twice state. It's very important component when we need data or when we don't need the data. It just control the output. You see it here. Now it's our ready. Our ROM is ready. Now we see it here. How do we place the data in the ROM? Just come back, delete it, and a little bit place it here. Delete it. We have to take 16 inputs because we have to make 16 the numbers. 16, why we need 16 numbers? We need 16 numbers because the hexadecimal numbers are 16. We want to make the hexadecimal number. Therefore, we have need to need 16 numbers. I placed 4 inputs here. Change the bandwidth. Place it 8. We need 8 because we need output of that is 8. Now we just come here, place that also ready, delete it, place it ready. Now we just copy it, control the shift, click on where you want to copy in that way, then press Control plus C and paste where you want to place, Control plus V, not that one, on upper point, not that one. Place it here, then copy all of them, Control plus C. We just have to Control Shift, then press the left key and place where you want to copy. In that way, I copy it. Control plus. Control plus. Now it's copy. Control plus V here. It's not copying. Just that way. Select the all element which you want to copy. Controlling Shift and press Control plus C to copy. Then place where you want to paste it. Control plus V. Not that one. Data will go up and place that one. Now our input is ready. see it little bit here. Now, how to input the data? We just make the memory of the ROM. We need an output, a 7-segment decoder here, and a splitter. Once again, take a splitter. We studied a splitter in the previous lecture. If you don't know what is splitter, go and see my previous lecture. Bandwidth of the splitter is 8. Divide it into the 8 bit in that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now place the splitter here. Connect the splitter to its points. I show you how to connect it. If you don't see that video, please go and see it, because if you don't know how to connect that points, you are in trouble soon. Please go and see that videos and connect that one here, that one on that point. Here. Now last 2 points connected here, and last one. I show you some points because you see the decoder multiplexer here. Now 7-segment decoder, you see it here, it's ready. Therefore I show you some points because you have little bit concept of that, and you see the 7-segment decoder is just here. Just copy it and place it in your circuits. Now we have to make one. First we made 0. How we made 0? Upper line, upper right line, we show you in the previous lecture. That's why I go a little bit fast, and it show 0. Now we place the point here and it's showing 3F. Double click on the first point, place 3F. Now our first, the code of 0 is just ready. Now we delete it. In that way I connect the second point to the multiplexer and place 1 here. Not that one, that one, that. Now 1 is ready. Place the point cursor on here, it's showing 6. Double click on the second point, press 0, 6. In that way, we are just making the memory of the ROM. Click on 3 point, we have shown 2 on it. We made 2 upper line, that one, that one, that, and middle one. Now we're showing 2. Click on the cursor here, a little bit zoom in for you. You see it here, that point in where you have to place your cursor, and it show the code 5B. It's the code of B, and first 4 number is the code of B. You see it here, it's showing 5B. First 4 digit of input is B, and last 4 are last 4 of 5. Therefore, it's showing B. F. You see it here, 5B. Placing the third place and double click on it, place 5B. Now you see how to input the data in the ROM and how to make the memory. You in that way have to make all the numbers, hexadecimal numbers here, and place the that numbers. You see it here, BF and all the codes in the ROM in here, and give the address and take the output in that way. You just learn how to make the memory and how to take the input. Now we come to the 7-segment decoder here. How you think it here? We just made that circuit. Now our circuit is just ready. You see it here. Our circuit is just ready. How to make all that big circuit, that all the big circuit into just little that 7-segment decoder? How we made that one? We have to just little bit go here. First we made that circuit, you in that one, then click on plus button here, Just click on it. It show enter the circuit name. We just made a new circuit. Just click new. We are making a new 7 segment decoder. 7 seg. Now it's ready. Click on it. Here our new circuit is open. Click the right click. You see it here. Here is the insert circuit, sub-circuit. Click on it. You see it here. It's showing the main, which are our main circuit and 7 segment decoder, which is that one. Which showing the that circuit, whole circuit. Is showing all the input points and output point and that enable points. Go to it. Click on the 7 segment decoder. Select it and insert it. It just show a little points. That points which are the inputs, you see it here, and 8 output points, you see it here, output points, and one enable point, which is the point on that one. You see it here, how to insert sub-circuit. We just sub-circuit here. Our 7 segment decoder is just ready. How we make the output, take the output. We need is, you see it here, a splitter input and 7 segment decoder with that points. Just come to it, input, place input here, which is taking the input. If you want to take need input plus plate 0 and 1, which you want to need. Now splitter, click go to splitter. We need 4-bit splitter and all bits are breaking one by one. One space, one space, one space. Now it's ready. Place it here, connect it in that way. Then take the input. We need 4-bit input. Place it 4. Sorry. Connect it. Now take 7 segment decoder. 7 segment. Sorry, 7 segment display. Here is our 7 segment decoder. Connect the lines. In the main you see is showing first point, second point, third point, fourth point. Now connect first point on the first place, that one, then next one, little bit, place it down. If you want to undo your move, you have to just click on the control and then control plus Z to undo your moves. Third point, then fourth one, and where is the fifth one? You see it here. It's going first point up that point, then E from here F, then G. Now, just remember it. E is going first point on the left. Just come here, grab it here and place it, put it. F is going next to E here, and G is going next to F point, that one. Now, our second segment decoder is just ready. Here is the point of enable. If you don't need enable, point it 1, and if you need enable, point 0. You see it here. If you don't need the output, just point it 1. You change that sequence. There is a NOT gate here, use here. If you just delete the NOT gate from that point and connect it just like that. Now, if you point it 0, it's not show the output. And if you point it 1, it show the output. We just change it. Now, onto our circuit here. Now, if the point is 1, it's showing output. And if the point is 0, it's not showing the output. Just simple. Now, we make any number. We want to point it 5. 1, 0 is 5 showing 5. Now we point it A, 1 space 1 0 is showing A. Now you have to place here a binary value and it show the hexadecimal value on the 7 segment display. You learn it how to make 7-segment decoder, how to insert sub-circuits. Just remember them, practice it, and see you in the next video. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, subscribe, and comment.